Okay, so silly video, cut out. I'm running out of storage on my phone, so I'm having to keep deleting stuff. Anyway, so it kind of cut out just as we were starting the sun salutation, so I'm just going to quickly do the sun salutation. So when you get to the end of the first video, just quickly flip to this one. Okay, so we were at our sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. So we're starting at the top of our mat, or the top 3/4 or 3/3, sorry. Feet underneath the hips, stand up nice and tall, Tandasana. Taking a nice inhalation to reach up, exhalation, forward fold. I'm just going to move this candle so my hair gets quite close, and forward fold over your legs. Inhalation to halfway lift, exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Try and get your back as flat as you can, exhalation, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right foot back, and we've got our high plank here. And for the first one, we're going to pop our knees down into our half plank position here. Taking our next inhalation. On the exhalation, we're going to do Chaturanga, bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows into the body, lower the chest and body down gently. So we're facing flat on the floor. Hands a bit further forward, we're going to do Cobra. So we're just going to inhale. Bringing the chest off the floor, really trying to work through the back to pull our chest up, not our hands, so we're not pushing. Exhalation, drop down. Inhalation to Cobra, exhalation, down. Squeezing in the butt, squeezing in the lower back. Inhalation, lengthen through the neck, exhalation. Pushing up into all fours, hands underneath the hips. And we're just going to tuck the toes under, and we're going to hover the knees just off the mat, maybe an inch. Pulling in the tummies is really good for core, and keeping your breath going. Inhalation to stay. On the exhalation, we're going to push the hips high, tailbone up, into our downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out the feet if that feels nice. Continue with nice deep breaths. And finding our stillness in our downward facing dog, maybe shaking out the head, relax the neck. Trying to get the knee, the tailbone up to the sky as high as you can. A couple of breaths here. Sometimes nice to close down the eyes in this one. On the next inhalation, we're taking our gaze look through our hands, stepping the right foot through, try and see if you control the movement and gently lower the foot down. If this doesn't feel okay for you, you can lower the back leg and untuck the toes. If not, we're up on the ball of our foot, pushing through the back leg, the heel pushing back, try and straighten out the back knee. We're trying to feeling the stretch through the hips and also the strength and the grounding through the legs. Making sure the knee doesn't come over the toe, we're trying to go for a nice right angle, 90-degree angle. We also maybe want to think about the chest opening out and head looking forward rather than collapsing down in. So actually our books are quite handy here. This is why we might want the books. Just to place either side of the foot and to support us, prop ourselves up a little higher to really open out the chest. Or you can turn them on the really tall ends as well. Just open out the chest. On the next inhalation, we want to step the back foot to meet the front. And exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, lengthen through the spine and the back, flatten through. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation all the way to the top, and if you want, you can bend the knees a little, pushing a slight back bend in if you wish. Exhalation to centre. Doing that all on the left hand side. So inhalation up to the top, reaching as high as you can. Exhalation, forward fold. Utkatasana. Relaxing the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend and ground the hands, the left foot steps back into plank, either your high plank or your knees down and low plank. I'm going to stay on high plank, making sure your hips are held nice and high, nice length through the whole body. Inhalation to hold. Exhalation, chaturanga, so squeezing the elbows in, try and lower as one, take the chest down first, and straight into inhalation, upward facing dog, so Urdhva Mukha Savasana. So this time we're lifting the hips and the thighs off the floor. Lengthen through, straighten the arms, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. Saying one more inhalation and exhalation here. And on the exhalation, tuck the toes under and push up to downward facing dog. If you need to go through tabletop, that's absolutely fine to get into your downward facing dog. Finding your stillness in your downward facing dog, or maybe a little movement through the feet, whichever feels good for you. And all meeting in stillness. On the next inhalation, gaze looks forward, left foot comes forward, try and control the movement and try and gently lower into our lunge. Remembering using your books if you need it. Lengthen out through the back leg. If you need to pop the knee down, it's absolutely fine as well. Try and opening out the chest, stretching out through the hips, grounding through the legs, feel the strength through the legs. On the next inhalation, we're going to transfer the weight forward, try and transfer into the front leg and control that movement to bring the back leg in. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation all the way to the top. You want a slight back bend, bend the knees slightly and reach back. Exhalation, centre and down. We're going to do right and left again. So inhalation, reaching up as high as you can. Exhalation, forward fold. Ground through the feet. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Bend and plant the hands. Step back into high plank. Right foot then left. Nice strong position. Inhalation, exhalation to chaturanga, lowering down straight into inhalation, upward facing dog. Drop the head back if you feel that's okay for you. Tuck the toes. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Pushing the tailbone high, push through the hands. Couple of breaths here. On the next inhalation, take the right foot, bringing it forward through the hands into our lunge position, chest up and open. Inhalation, step forward, try and transfer the weight. Gently transfer and exhale over your own legs. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation all the way to the top. Slight back bend if you wish. Exhale to heart center. And repeat other side, straight in. Inhalation, can put a slight back bend in here if you wish as well. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Bend the knees, put the hands down, left foot back, then right into our plank position or half plank, depending where you are. Exhalation, chaturanga, lower down. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Relax the bum if you can. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Inhalation, gaze through your own hands, step the left foot forward between the hands and lengthen out and bring the chest up. Next inhalation, transfer the weight, foot in, exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhalation, forward fold. Inhalation all the way to the top. And exhalation to heart center. Okay, drop the hands, just stand in Tadasana, which is our standing posture, so feet underneath the hips, stand up nice and tall, close down the eyes, and bring your awareness to your body, to your breathing. How does it feel now? Is there maybe some warmth going through the body? Some energy? Is the breathing maybe a little faster? Maybe just trying to then lengthen and deepen the breath again. Okay, we're going to come up into the floor again, so we're just going to do some salutation to get there, so taking a deep breath in. Exhale to forward fold. I'm just going to check that we're still recording. Yep, we are. Okay, just checking. Inhalation, sorry. Forward fold. Exhalation to forward fold. Inhalation, stepping back. Exhalation, chaturanga. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation into your downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Stay for the next inhalation. On the exhalation, gently lower the knees down to the floor. Take the feet, the knees nice and wide into a wild child.